All right, everyone. How's it going? Hopefully, all are having a fantastic day. As always, it's your boy, Larry and Drake. If you like my content and you want to support me, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I try and go live as much as humanly possible. That being said, I do have a Discord, links in description below, as well as links to my Humble Bundle, Secret Lab, Hero Forge merch page, and donations page. All those help me out monetarily, and you get something awesome back from it as well. So we're jumping into Wasteland 3. Yeah, let's see what's going on over there. Hopefully, we'll keep continuing on. So we checked out her house. I think we didn't have enough lockpicking skill for something here? Question mark?
My family will be avenged. It feels so empty now. Even when Pa and Ma were traveling, they were here. Their spirits filled the place.
Explosives, that's what it
They
was.
do not.
And I think we have this guy with his explosive attributes. So he's at 2 right now.
I reckon it's a good thing this proposal was never delivered.
Ah, young love. Glad I grew out of it.
We still haven't seen the Patriarch yet.
Can't believe I'm stuck with this. I'd know this drone anywhere. It was my father's favorite. Must have been damaged when the Dorseys raided our house.
You're not supposed to touch that. It belonged to the Wessons. I've got orders to keep everyone away. Yeah? Well, good point. And I know you Rangers can take care of yourselves. Just don't blame me if that thing shoots you or something. Go ahead and do whatever you need to do.
Heck yeah.
Hey, look at him go.
Objective complete. Current location. Located treasure.
Found treasure. Heck yeah. LMG. Times 5 or times 9? I need 50 BMG though. I don't have enough 50 BMG to actually... So we might have to either buy or... We don't have enough money to craft the 50 BMG. It costs a lot of money to do that.
Welcome home, Miss Wesson.
Let's at least have that taking up another slot, I guess.
No trespassing. Yep. The Dorseys done tore through here and gutted the house. Until the Castillos can get this eyesore repaired, we're keeping it boarded up.
Are you sure you're in the right part of town?
Damn.
Ah, the park.
You're cleared for public areas only.
Let's keep walking.
Hello, and welcome to the wondrous, fabulous, most fantabulous home of the War family. What is your business at the Morris Estate? The master is expecting you. Please enter through the door.
Hey, how you doing, FFD? I'm doing
I
alright.
wish
How are
they'd
you?
get a younger preacher to come and give sermons.
You just want eye candy.
Guilty.
Anything you found exciting? Full glare. Animal birth. Fallen soldier, you're a ranger now. Does not hesitate. I got a beefy ass chicken. Just getting over being sick? What were you sick with? Or was it just a cold or... Get his kiss ass up.
Mrs. Putnam is still looking for her cat. Small tabby, very affectionate, answers to the name Julie.
Just a cold? Well, that's good that it's, you know, just a cold. Nothing.
As always, the worship team could use more guitarists. Auditions this Sunday.
Yeah, I'm glad you're getting better and not sick anymore. That's that's pretty huge. I'm trying to not get sick myself. Feels like everyone around me is getting sick right now.
Oh, thank God. You're the Westerners, aren't you? The Rangers? My husband, my Hardy, was in Aspen when Vic Buchanan raided the town. Vic took him hostage, but there's been no word for weeks. I know it's frightful wicked to hope for the safety of one soul over many, but I beg you, find him. Save him if you can.
Have you been playing some new games recently? They're Viking.
No need to beg, Mrs. Knox. We have business of our own with Vic Buchanan. If your husband's alive, we'll find him.
I didn't see you there, Lucia. You're a good girl. Always have been. I'm dreadful sorry for your loss. We have money, Rangers. Even though we don't live fancy like some families do, if you bring my Hardy home safe, we'll donate all we can to your cause. You mean he's real? I've seen him poking around the church at night, but I wasn't sure if my mind was playing tricks on me. Didn't dare get too close. I left him some food, just in case. Corn and scrap metal. He seemed like such a good, strong chicken.
Oh yeah. Can you describe your husband for us?
He's a little on the portly side.
So fat.
Always well dressed. But he likes playing cowboy out on the ranch. Kindest man in the 100 families. That's why I married him.
We found this old journal in our headquarters. Mentions the Knox family.
Let me see who... Allie Blue? Aunt Allie? My goodness, of course! I'd love to read this.
So, for me, I've been playing a lot of games as well. As you see, I'm playing some Wasteland 3. There was a game that I just recently tried out called Silica. Still very early development. But it's an RTS and an FPS game. So one person's playing as a commander and the other people are going to be playing as the troops. And I like to think of it as a lot like if you mixed StarCraft, Dune, and some other things. And that's what you got for game-wise. Oh, Starship Troopers. Starship Troopers because there's bugs, so StarCraft and Starship Troopers both kind of have that vibe. But yeah, it's a very interesting game. Like I said, very early on in development, but it has a lot of promise. So I've been suggesting things over there for its development, and that's been really cool. They got harvesters. They got they work off of a crystal basis, so kind of like how Dune had its spice, or because in what's it called? In StarCraft, it would have you just put things over top of the mines, but in like Command and Conquer and Dune, it would go out and try and collect things, and that's how it did things. Another game I just picked up was called Iron Harvest, which is a lot like Company of Heroes, but it's focusing a lot more on its heroes than the actual units. So I pretty much showed that I could defeat the game by, well, not fully defeat the game, but fight a good portion with just the hero. But it's fun. It's cool. I'm checking it out as we go, so.
Blue is my maiden name. Back in the old days, the Blues and the Knoxes hated each other. Old Aunt Allie almost shot me when I told her I was gonna marry Hardy. Always wanted to know what things were like when she was young. Oh, thank you, Rangers. Let me give you something for this. Yes, but we're homebodies, and neither of us is very political. We own bison ranches out east, supply Colorado Springs with half its meat. I know you will. Thank you, Rangers.
Yeah, hell, Lucia's been absolutely fantastic. A little frustrating because I die every 2.3 seconds. But, you know, I feel like I'll get a hang of it sooner or later. It's been a lot of fun. Been posting, like, shorts of pretty fun little clips for myself. I wish that, you know, the Stream Deck had a clipping system. Well, it does, but Twitch doesn't have a clipping system like how Twitch does. So I can't just say, hey, clip this point, and there we go.
Ah, you're the Rangers, yes? I'm most pleased to see you. I'm Gideon Reyes.
Uncle Gideon, you heard about my family?
I did, Sabrina, and I'm so sorry. You know you always have a place in my house, for as long as you need.
I know, and I am grateful. But I have a place with these Rangers now. We mean to see justice done for my family.
Is that so, Rangers?
That's right.
She was always an impressive girl. My sister would be proud of her. Now, I expect you're here about my call. There is a situation in Colorado Springs that requires a delicate touch. But first, you need to
I
know
might
the
get
truth
into
about this
Squad
city.
again too. Squad is looking pretty promising. Maybe with the updates to OBS as well, it's going to be easy to do things again. Squad is given memory leak issues, which has crashed my stream once or twice, but maybe that was on the OBS side as well. So I think it's dark enough in my room that I can turn on lights now. There we go. Or is this a little more... Yeah, this is a little bit more beneficial for the day.
Colorado Springs isn't as prosperous as it pretends. We can barely feed our existing population, and now smugglers are bringing refugees into the city every day. If we had enough food to support them, we would welcome them. But we don't. I've asked the Patriarch to chase off these smugglers, but he says the crisis with the Dorseys and his children have left the Marshals spread too thin. It seems he'd rather just have Sheriff Daisy keep putting refugees in the pillories, rather than stopping the tide at its source. It's infuriating. And that is why I've called you. The plains, mostly. After the Patriarch defeated the eastern gangs, people started settling out there, thinking it was safe. Now the gangs have returned, and all the homesteaders are fleeing back to Colorado Springs.
I mean... I don't know. I've never tried doing Discord clips. I don't stream on Discord, so it's...
Oh, of course. And not just in money. I do a lot of business with the local Arapaho garage, and I can get them to provide you with mechanics to service your vehicle. They always have the best, and I'll pay for everything. Thank you. When you find them, well, do what you can. Convince them to take the refugees elsewhere. Convince them to stop entirely. Arrest them. I just want this problem to go away. Thank you for agreeing to help. You are doing Colorado Springs a great service. Goodbye, and good luck.
May the waters pass over you. This is a place of respite. Blessed are the doomsday preppers, for they shall inherit the world. We await the coming of the final deluge, when the earth shall be...
Too soon to be back.
Extra bloody shootout in Garden of the Gods!
One day I want to do a full Company Heroes playthroughs.
You do like roughing people up.
You get drummed down a second, you crackpot.
I'm sure they could use my help. I even got my own blackjack.
Howdy.
When the world expired, we were forged in the fire. A shield made of muscle and grit. Protecting the needy and fighting the greedy. We fought because we gave a shit. And we'll keep on fighting. For there's wrongs to be righted.
Yeah, always watching when I'm shopping and walking home. Those eyes.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, doing all of Company Heroes, like Company Heroes 3 recently came out, so that has a an African campaign where like you're playing.
I don't want to talk.
What's it called? You're playing as like Rommel's troops, so playing as the German troops that roll through Africa, and then there's one for the Americans going through Naples or through Italy and southern Italy.
When disaster, the old mutant master, Erwin John Finster Esquire, where we fought our way through his mind and his suit.
Folks say there's work in Steel Town.
Got any extra food?
Scram. Talk to Mama. She always knows what to do.
Y'all seem nice, but if you got business with the Carters, you should talk to Mama.
Practically speaking,
Always something else to fix.
ain't no reason a good mechanic can't make talking cars out of dead robots. And I can make this go even faster. You heard right. I wouldn't do it.
Just you
Not
wait.
unless the
This
robot in
place is
question
going to
asks me
shine.
themselves. Because it's just cruelty otherwise.
There we go. Smooth as the...
What can I do for you? Anything for your vehicle. Have a look.
Car's a lot like an old dog sometimes. It won't learn new tricks, but that doesn't mean you can't trick it into doing what you want.
You keep saying that, but this truck's dead as good manners.
Tell you what, how about we do a little wager?
You ever hear of car gardens?
You mean where they grow these fine automobiles for our personal use?
Don't get cute.
Sorry.
Anyway, I didn't know they existed until my pa told me to go down to this old man's farm. He said he had a few cars we could take. What we didn't expect was 50 VWs in his garden, hanging around like shrubbery in a rich man's home. Damn waste of some good cars, but...
Oh, there's wrongs to be righting. And our victories grow year by year. 'Cause despite all the dangers, the old desert rangers knows that we persevere. Yes, the Rangers abide. We fight side by side. Darkness, chaos, and fear. From the dawn of year zero, the world's needed heroes. The Rangers must still persevere.
Remember that time we blew up that building covered in infected pods?
I remember telling you not to do that until I checked for survivors.
Live every day like it's your last.
That was really weird. There we go.
Oh, wow! The microwave's humming again.
Heck yeah.
I'm not looking for any trouble, all right?
Leave me alone. I ain't done nothing wrong.
Thanks for getting the power hooked back up to my microwave. I've got some real treats I couldn't sell without it. Power line must have gotten busted up in the fighting.
That's great.
All I did was ask a few questions. Who? Oh, hold on. You're the Rangers, right? Talk of the town. Welcome to Colorado.
Who are you?
Junko Murayama, sculptor, roboticist, amateur historian, and former curator of the Colorado Springs Museum of History. Can you believe it? I really fixed up that museum. Before me, just a bunch of dirty old trash we had to go look at 5 times a year in school. I brought the place into the 22nd century, scavenged some old robot parts to rebuild the animatronics, remade all the replicas from scratch, cleaned all the blood off the scar collector weapons. Good stuff. Officially, because of the Dorsey raid. But I think they didn't like the questions I was asking about the Patriarch's history while I was renovating the exhibits. I mean, why else would they tell me they'll be hiring a new curator? What's that got to do with the raid?
Why do you think your questions got the museum?
I don't even know. I sent Diligent Joe, the Patriarch's private secretary, a list of questions about the Dorsey family and the routing of the Plains gangs. Just trying to clear up a few weird discrepancies, you know? Well, he doesn't get back to me, and then the raid happens, and I'm out on my ass with no explanation. That's weird, right?
Sounds like you're proud of that museum.
Heck yeah, I am. It was a real sight to behold before they shut it down. Animatronic exhibits portraying our great history. True relics of our struggle to survive, displayed for all to see. Authentic handmade replicas of lost treasures. Just some real A-plus quality work, if I do say so myself.
Is there any way we can get inside?
The marshals have the front boarded up, but there's a side entrance you might be able to open. It's never guarded, but they keep it locked. You didn't hear that from me.
We got a big space in our new HQ, which would be perfect for a museum. Want to join the Rangers and be our curator?
That's rad! Heck yes! Thank you! You won't regret this. You're over at the old airbase, right? I've read all about that place. I'll see you back at your HQ.
Fantastic. Taiwan Jones.
Hey, chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Emporium! My store has everything you're looking for. Dive on in! Sardinely!
Let's get some 50 BMG ammo. Let's get like... That's a lot of money. Holy jeez.
All these greenhouses, and what do they grow?
Hey, chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Sardinely!
So we can sell this and this. This was crap.
Why, hello there. My name's Old Baldy, and this here is the Saul Buchanan, Colorado Heritage Museum, or, as I like to call it, home. Me and my friends here are dedicated, telling the story of old Saul Buchanan and the refounding of the great state of Colorado, which is just the first step in Saul's plan to bring back the good old United States of America. Now, just stroll from stage to stage and we'll tell you the story along the way. It's as simple as that.
I love it.
Any questions before you go?
Are you the American Eagle?
Look just like my picture, don't I? Now, wait a minute. Let me give you my good side. There you go. I gotta admit, though, I'm looking better than I was. Life's been pretty tough on old Baldy since the world went to pot. Lost a lot of feathers. But now that Patriarch Buchanan's rebuilding America, I'm starting to feel like my old self again. Well, I don't want to spoil the show, but it begins with Saul's humble start in this very town, and it follows the trials and tribulations he faced uniting the 100 families, defeating the monster army, and bringing peace and security to Colorado. And, in case you were worried, it's suitable for children of all ages.
At the Eagle? Oh, come on, Baldy, just tell us the story.
Stop! Step back! It is against museum rules to fondle the displays.
Oh.
Saul Buchanan is far too modest for such egotistical shenanigans. No, sir. It was the 100 families who built this place as a gracious thank you to the Patriarch for all he's done for them. Great! Then on with the show! Youngest son of the Buchanan clan. Brave survivors of the fall of man. Baby Saul grew straight like a tree, could swing a sledgehammer before he was 3. Learned to read and write before he could walk. Finished all his schooling before he could talk. Showed all his teachers a thing or two when he taught them that a fact didn't have to be true. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man! The strongest of men! You can say that again.
You can turn down the music.
Then came the gangs of the eastern plains, hoping to rob us of our worldly gains. Old Saul saw him coming and he rolled up his sleeves. He said, "You're all nothing but a pack of thieves." Strong as an ox at 70. He faced down the savages again and again, then drove them back to the desolate east and secured for Colorado an endless peace. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man. The truest of men. You could say that again.
I love it.
The 100 families came to CO Springs, and all fell to fighting over frivolous things, till Saul raised their heads to the circling wings of the vultures who were waiting to dine like kings. He said that the only way to save the land was to bury the hatchet and all shake hands. So they signed the treaty in a single day and begged him to lead them and show them the way. The families behind him all went to war and fought all the monsters of Satan's bazaar. He lined them all up and he cut them all down till Flab the inhaler surrendered his crown. Buchanan spared Flab and made him a deal.
If your boys work for me, they'll never miss a meal.
Flab signed up on the dotted line. Now his monsters keep us safe in the evening time. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man. The truest of men. You can say that again. Well, the Dorseys thought they had a better idea. Believed they could rule by murder and fear. Tried to steal Colorado from our patriarch, but all Saul proved his bite was worse than his bark. Drove out the Dorseys and gave their land to the poor and the needy and the Indians. No mercy for the merciless was his stand, so he hunted the Dorseys to the very last man. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man. The truest of men. You can say that again.
Youngest son of the Buchanan clan. Brave survivors of the fall of man. Baby Saul grew straight like a tree. Swing a sledgehammer.
Welcome back, children. Had another rough night? You'll be back.
Guess let's talk to what's his face now? Oh, before I do that, 3 armor. That's 3 armor. That's 1 armor. That's 3 armor. That's 1 armor. There you go.
Are you sure you're in the right part of town?
All the crime around here happens indoors.
Rangers, so good to see you. Thank you again for saving my life.
Can't remember what I did to save Bellamy Ward's life.
I knew the security system needed more security checks and fewer show tunes. Blast. You were the Rangers, correct? I expected our paths to cross eventually. Let me express my thanks for saving my son Bellamy in the Garden of the Gods. All I can manage is the ineloquent gratitude of a father who thought he lost his child.
He was the dude who was on top of the mountain and was getting shot at by all those doorsies.
May I help you with something? Their names are Valor, Victory, and Liberty. They are Saul Buchanan's children. He loves them as only a father can. I understand that, love. That's all I should say. Please ask me about anything else. Most of my time is spent researching and developing technology. In time, I believe we can restore our standard of living to that of the legendary pre-war days in the 1980s. Who knows? Someday we may even exceed it. Bye, Rangers.
I love how in this game they don't care that you're just robbing people blind.
Oh, look. Tourists.
Oh, Melissa, you're too much.
What could you possibly want?
Oh, we're just talking. Strangers, no need to get any closer. Oh, we're just talking. Strangers, no need to get any closer.
You again. How boring. You again. How boring. Even with this beastly weather, I can smell them from here.
Absolutely repugnant, Miss Howe. Repugnant.
The Patriarch likes it quiet in here.
No priority one. Move to next objective. I am very valuable private property. Please do not touch.
Yes? Oh, hello! You must be the Rangers. I'm Diligent Joe, the Patriarch's personal secretary. I make sure only people who have official business with him get past his door. You, due to the importance of your mission, have Mr. Buchanan's leave to enter as necessary. Of course, that privilege could be revoked at any time, but for now, please go on in.
Hello, Joe.
Ah, Miss Wesson. You have my deepest sympathies on the deaths of your family.
Thank you, Joe.
It used to be that we held town hall meetings where citizens could bring their grievances before him, but that practice has changed in the last year or so due to security concerns. Good day.
Don't you ready? Left. Right. Right.
Rangers!
Oh yeah. Eat all the ammo we can get.
The guards who get posted here are so full of themselves.
Welcome to the palace. You're cleared for public areas only. Stop! No sudden moves. Understand? Good to see you, Rangers.
Imagine the jolly times around this table.
Ah, so I can go and be like, hey, yo, knock that off because no one cares about you. Or you're just not really legitimate. Or you're adopted, haha.
Stop! Only members of the Patriarch's family are allowed back here. The Patriarch likes it quiet in here. So do
Rangers, welcome. How are you settling in?
Spacey gave us as a death trap. Everything's great. Thanks for all your help.
Not at all. Now, what can I do for you?
We have some
Ask
questions.
there. Used to be my strongest supporters, until we had an argument about how quickly democracy should be instituted in Colorado. When they lost that argument, they tried to usurp me, and, well, until they attacked the city, I thought I'd wiped out the whole family. Apparently, Nelius led some of them into the wilderness. I should have been more thorough. I assume it was Liberty who put them up to the raid. They were never this clever before. The nation as you see it is my life's work. Only fools expand beyond their ability to govern. Can you blame me? If she wasn't as bloody-handed as she is brave, I'd have already passed the throne to her. Unfortunately, she has no interest in governing, only ruling. Why? Are you getting ideas? I've got years left to make that decision, Rangers. And I'm certainly not going to make it while all this is going on. Fine. Before you go, where the hell were you when that Arapaho caravan was wiped out? The power armor they were carrying would have been a great help to my marshals. Now it's in the hands of the Scar Collectors. When I give you an order, Rangers, I expect you to obey it. That's our deal. Now get going, and come back with results.
Damn. But we killed a
Used to
Dorsey.
get lots of visitors. Not anymore.
Hey, you hear about Rosalind's ex?
The love puzzle guy?
Scuttlebutt is he's been trying to get rotated into her unit.
Oh, we gotta make this happen. You ever see Roz go all Ice Queen on some point?
I know we're on break, but keep your voice down.
Nerd stuff. Hey, what's good, Zay? How you doing, buddy?
Automated duty roster change. New assignments are as follows. Guard 042, Station C. That is all. Automated duty roster change. New assignments are as follows. Guard 082, Station H. That is all.
Wasteland's been pretty good. Well, I'm glad that, like, at least people are seeing them, so that's that makes me happy. What you been up to, Zay?
Must be Val's room.
Very dark.
It's the quiet ones, right?
You can always come back to this one after. Gun rack? Don't mind if I do. SWAT rifle. Ooh, damn. 5 times damage, 3 times damage. What is this using? 5.56? Heck yeah. That's some weird
This
science
is the
stuff.
room of a woman with discipline.
Arbor. Lockpick 10. Goddamn. We don't even have anyone with weird science in our group.
Every man needs a hobby, I guess.
Cuddly bear with a lot of stab wounds. Petting zoo. Weapons crate. So this guy's a psychopath. Got it. So what you been playing recently, Zay? Anything fun or new or whatever? Oh, nice. Yeah, I got the, I was given that when I was on Twitch, like, way back in the day when it was, very early access and someone wanted me to play it, or it might have even have been a developer, and it's like, yeah, you should get this game. I don't know. It was their sneaky way of trying to get us to buy it. But yeah, I was given that way back. But no one had it yet, so it was like just myself, and it's like, okay, well, this is cool and all, but oh, time to make fun of her.
I suppose they'll let these days. And I don't believe we were having a conversation. I'd certainly remember that odor. How did you get that? I see. You have me at a disadvantage. I knew this day might come, but I didn't think it would be at the hand of strangers. Hand over those documents. In return, I'll use my considerable influence to ensure you are well known and fondly thought of among respectable sorts of people. My people.
We're not extortionists. You can have this for free. Sure.
Good. I'm glad we have an understanding. I'll let everyone know about the fair and honorable Rangers. Word travels fast in my circles.
Should have took the cash. What do you think of it so far? I know it's kind of like Left 4 Dead meets like Minecraft or something. It's fun? That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I might have to try it. Like I said, it's been years since I last attempted it.
No one's allowed in there. Good day.
I really want to get another D&D stream up and running again Thursday.
Maybe I'll.
What do you feel about that?
We'll be forever grateful to you for...
Welcome back to Cassidy's Fine Clothiers. What can I do for you? Thanks again for your help, old chums.
Would you want to do it? Like, would you want to be a DM again, or?
Hi, y'all! Name's Snappin' Jimmy Ball. I'm Seth. Let's.
Or did you not enjoy it? Like, what was your consensus on it?
Nope. Oh, you want to talk to Mama? She's the one in charge.
Citizens of Colorado, this is your patriarch, wishing you safety and warmth on this cold night. I want to assure you that our borders are secure.
It is a lot of work.
Fuel tanks are overflowing, and there is plenty of food and water for everyone. It has been a long, hard road getting to this point, with many sacrifices along the way. But the toil has been worth it. Colorado is the envy of all its neighbors, and its people live a life those outside its borders can't imagine. Enjoy it. It has been my life's work bringing it to you, and it does my old heart good, knowing you are living happy lives. It is all I ever wanted. Thank you, Colorado, and good night. This has been your Patreon, signing off.
Careful about that radiation. Staff up our garage.
Let's kick their butts.
You brought this on yourselves!
Taking a shot. Locked in. Taking a shot.
Is that everybody? There's a large crate. Bolts, ammunition. Did this stun break? Quick load. I'm guessing that was a scuffed scene.
The great unwashed approach. I don't believe we were having a conversation. How did you get? Hand over those documents. In return,
Here.
I'll use my considerable influence. What? Well, thank you. You really aren't from around here. How refreshing. Thank you, Rangers.
Priority 1.
hostages murdered by Dorothy thugs. Weston family confirmed dead.
Would you rather freeze to death or burn?
Strangers, what brings you here? Indeed.
All right. Burn. You're gone faster, and free cremation so your family stays a few bucks on the funeral.
Drowned in chocolate pudding for me.
Nice to see the city back.
What can I do for you, Rangers? Thanks. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
It's gonna take months to recruit enough new marshals.
Here to serve.
Rangers. Oh, come on. You got.
What can I do for you? I have harbored a desire to talk to the raiders who burned down my hometown. I thought, if I understand who they are, I might find peace. I think these Dorseys are the closest I'll ever get to that. I found them to be violent religious fanatics, raised in a culture lethally hostile to anything that doesn't look or sound like them. I do not know how best to engage them. Would cruelty reinforce their views? Would kindness give them opportunity to spread their hate? Logical arguments only reinforce their years of emotional bias. How do you help those so lost in hate? Good luck out there.
What if we had animatronic displays, like in the Patriarch's Museum in downtown?
Isn't that how you get
Hey, Rangers!
Hope you like what I've done with the
Robots are
space.
autonomous. Animatronics are just machines.
I don't know what those words mean, but I'd still shoot first and ask questions later.
Okay, maybe not.
All right, let's try and get that loot.
Stay sharp.
Good luck
There you
out
go.
there. Here to serve. Good luck out there. Here to serve.
Hey, that's fair enough. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I would definitely want to try it out myself, but I feel like I'd probably get lost in...
This message is from the North American Air Defense Command. This is an attack warning. Repeat, this is an attack warning. A nuclear attack is now underway. Proceed to the nearest civil defense shelter immediately. This is not a drill. Stay tuned to this frequency for additional updates and instructions. This message will repeat.
Ambush. First aid, survival. My mic's a little quiet. What about here? Maybe I have to like lower the in-game volume. Display. I always have that issue. Sound effects, let's move that down. Interface. Like that.
And firing. Taking a shot.
See if this is a Wasteland 3 stuff in fight. Hmm. Could boost it a bit more. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know.
The great unwashed. I don't believe we were having a conversation. How did you hand over those documents? In return, what? You really aren't.
Yeah, like my gain is all the way up, so I don't know.
Hostages murdered by Dorsey thugs. Weston family confirmed dead.
Maybe I'll join the marshals. I do like to rough people up.
Speak right quick. Maybe it was my end? I don't know. Go to the Hoon homestead. Hey, let's go. I'm loud enough again. I love that.
Spent the past 2 weeks in the field hunting a pack of raiders. They'd taken some of the local kids hostage, and we were keen to get them back. Lucky for us, they weren't too good at covering their tracks. Caught them in a box canyon and hit them right at daylight. Glad to say the kids are back with their kin, safe and sound. I've been promoted to full marshal. Ain't that something? I know you worry, Ma, but it really feels like I'm making a difference here. It's hard work, dangerous work, but I'm helping keep people safe. And that's gotta count for something in this fallen world. Anyhow, tell the family I miss them terribly, and I hope to see you and Pa soon. Your son, Alistair Hoon.
Oh. Heck yeah. Well, we raided the place. We got everything.
Calling all Rangers. Red alert! Red alert! The city of Phoenix is under attack by a rogue AI and his horde of killer robots. Are you bold enough to make the dangerous trek across the Wasteland to reach the city? Can you discover the AI's secret weakness and defeat the robots? If you crave adventure, the Colorado Springs Gaming Club wants you. We play Robots and Rangers every Tuesday night, and we're looking for a few heroes to join our party. We've got the rules and the dice. All we need is your imagination. Oh, and snacks. This is Ranger Control, signing off.
That kid's gonna get killed.
my pleasure to bid you welcome to the bazaar. Come in, for the night air is chill, your wallet heavy, and our goods plentiful. Bring us your wealthy, your rich, your full purses. And if you can't afford it, just stay away. This has been a Monster Army production.
Love it.
Oye, amigos! Es un show at the Clown Museum in Mariba. Take the tour
then visit El Big Top and learn what it really means to be a clown. Children under 10 are free. We can't get enough of those cabronitos. Arriba, los payasos.
Your bazaar shopping experience is completely safe.
You may have folks fooled, Amanda, but not me. I know something is fishy here, and I'm leaving.
Shame. Ah, over here, friends. Welcome. Salutations and assorted felicitations. Welcome to the bazaar, the marketplace of the unusual. I've not seen you here before. Know this, the bazaar can be found underneath our feet, buried by layers of snow. Access is restricted to the lucky few who possess an entrance pass. You can purchase an entrance pass at the door from our esteemed hosts, the Monster Army. Or, if you lack the funds, simply find an established merchant to vouch for you.
How was that woman leaving?
Oh, a misunderstanding, I assure you. There have been some troubles in the bazaar of late. But nothing our esteemed hosts, the Monster Army, can't resolve. I assure you, inside the bazaar awaits a satisfying and secure shopping experience. Up the ramp, you'll find the door to the bazaar, covered by a vehicle. My name is Ananda Rabindranath, Manorite missionary, merchant, and your humble servant. I was assigned to answer any questions you may have. Felicitations. It is common wisdom to keep one's mouth shut when one lacks courteous things to say. Truly, I find the very idea of smuggling people revolting. With that said, if I were a less discreet person, I'd suggest that you drive out to the old parking garage down the road to the north. Who knows? You may find your answers there.
That's impressive.
I thank you. It is a pleasure to meet people of taste, a true rarity in these uncivilized lands. I endeavored to provide the teachings of Mr. Manners to those inside the bazaar. Alas, they seem to prefer that I spread the good word out here instead. A folly, I think. But who am I to question our gracious hosts?
As we find ourselves without a suit in these uncultured days, perhaps you could aid us.
Such a polite sentiment. Thankfully, Mr. Manners teaches us to always have a spare suit. I could not leave a fellow civilized soul in dire need. Here, take my spare. I shall fashion myself another. You do seem like people of refined taste, without a doubt. But a man of class does not abandon his employer at an inopportune moment. I don't wish to speak out of turn, but this is a dangerous time for the bazaar. Friends, go inside. Speak to Mr. Jacob Martin, or as others call him, Flab. When the bazaar is safe again, my conscience will be clear, and I will be most pleased to join you.
Heck yeah.
Naturally, I have a variety of goods for sale that could suit your needs. But let's not barter out here in the cold. Join me in the warmth and security of our encampment. This way, friends.
If civilization collapses, all of Colorado Springs will look like this.
You'd think with all these people
promised
waiting
to
to
buy
get
me a new
in, the
coat when we
bazaar
get
would be...
inside.
Felicitations. Then I will endeavor to supply more answers. Ah, true cosmopolites, I see. Indeed, a Mannerite is one of the rare few fortunate enough to operate under the auspice of Mr. Manners, proponent of good behavior in these ugly times. Most of us reside in Angel Oracle, but I chose to travel and spread the word. We Mannerites believe that poise is only second to godliness. To live is to comport oneself with exquisite grace. If you're curious, I'd be more than happy to supply a copy of our holiest scripture, the Book of Nauseatingly Correct Manners. May it help you as much as it did me, and find your path to a life of civility. They are the organization in charge of the bazaar. I've heard tales that once they were truly a monstrous gang, spreading fear all throughout Colorado. I'm happy to tell you that their current incarnation is much more sophisticated and civilized, though they have a ways to go. They are led by Mr. Jacob Martin, colloquially known as Flab the Inhaler, a man who has truly embraced his position and leads this place with panache. I do wish he had a better tailor, though. You can find him inside the bazaar proper, as he rarely ventures outside. Of course. Our immediate environs are a safe area, protected by the Monster Army. Wander outside these confines, and safety is not guaranteed. I can't tell you more, as I've never ventured out there myself. I can only hope I will have the answers you seek. It is simple. To get inside, you need an entrance pass. You can purchase one at the door, or find an established bazaar merchant to vouch for you. Would that I could, but we are limited in how often we can vouch for outsiders. In theory, yes. But those of us who have a pass tend to safeguard it with our lives, so it is highly unlikely you would get to use another person's pass. I have heard of people giving their entrance passes to family members. Perhaps you have a rich uncle. Occasionally, people disappear in the nearby ruins, and strangers acquire their pass. I'm sure I don't need to say this behavior is most untrustworthy and impolite. Any bazaar merchant. Of course, they are usually found inside the bazaar, not out here. In the encampment behind me, you could find some hopefuls looking to get in. Perhaps if you can aid them, they can aid you. Have an exquisite day.
First, let's deal with
The Book of Nauseatingly Correct Manners, Chapter 1, on the proper use of etiquette. It is a common misconception that etiquette exists as a means of affirming one's social status at the expense of the uninitiated. That is, it serves as a barrier to apart from their betters. Of course, nothing could be further from the truth. Etiquette and proper manners are the glue that binds civilized society together, and it is the duty of civilized persons to educate the less fortunate for the betterment of all. Proper etiquette, gentle reader, is the balm that soothes the savage beast.
I think they're broken. How did she miss?
Guess it's my time.
Wow, that hurts. So, let's do a quick load because I screwed up and I'm a dummy. Half of my weapons weren't even loaded. I don't know why. Interesting.
Going? Okay.
Feel like there has to be a better way. There's no way that we're gonna get blown up. Why?
You crazy?
Day's work.
That's something. There we go.
Senor Bubbles! Where you at, payaso? The pigs are getting hungry.
Went up top for a food run. Got a mamon who took a wrong turn, and I'm bringing him back now.
Órale! I'll get the cleaners ready.
Shit! We survived!
Time for one last stand.
Hey, how's it going, Kita? How you doing? Yeah, what's new there, Kita?
We survived!
the safe right here.
Might be somebody in that greenhouse.
Yes. The wrong one.
Got a bead on them. And...
See?
That sucks. Oh yeah. Damn.
We got this.
Shit! We survived!
I mean, it's the closest we're gonna get to.
I have failed. The wind is howling, and the snows have fallen heavy this year. The children no longer speak to me. They huddle in the cold earth, bereft and barren of fruit. I have done all I can. I have tended the furrows. I've watered them with my blood and my fat. Nothing is left of me now but bent bones and hollow regret. The children of the cabbage tested me and found me wanting. Darkness has fallen. I will go and lie with them one last time and dream of a spring I will never see.
Let's get the barter up.
Does somebody actually live in this ruin?
Hola, mamón. Bienvenidos to Dr. Smile's orthodontic practice. Think of me as your friendly dental dilettante, a cultivator of cuspids. Do you have an appointment for full teeth extraction service?
So, but do you take walk-ins?
Yes, of course. I was in the middle of some work on the previous corpse, but that can wait.
Sorry, Psycho. Nobody messes with my pearly whites. They're my best feature.
It's not every day we get visitors with teeth like yours. They'll fetch quite the price. Once I rip them out of your mouth.
Nothing like a little side action, did you just wet your pants?
You gonna cry now, punk?
Let's play hide and seek! Gonna give you the runaround, mamon. Wanna play catch some more? Ow! Ow, 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 ow.
You crazy?
Alright, so it's probably better if I just take the shot right off the bat. No interaction, no nothing.
Do the runaround, Mamoon.
The shot.
That's gonna leave a mark! ¡Arriba los payasos! Scared? You should be, pendejo!
You should be, pendejo! Incoming!
I'm a clone.
Need some help!
Oh my god. There we go.
Smile for the brave one.
Come on.
Did you see that? That was hilarious. Ah! Ah! Ah!
We got this.
What's this bit you scared for?
Is our entrance pass? So they're gonna give me an army LMG, but no 50 cal. So, let's hold off.
Not bad, pendejo. Not bad. Not bad, cabrón. Now do it again. Bullseye. That's more like it.
Let's dispense some justice.
Why is it so laggy? All right.
Hey, not bad, pendejo, not bad. There, see how easy that is? Not bad, cabron. Now do it again. Bullseye. That's more like it. Eso es bueno. We'll make a killer out of you yet.
There you are! Gonna give you the runaround, Mamoon!
No way! I should have had to drop. You know what? Let's throw a nade at it. Should work. Just the same.
Hey, not bad, pendejo, not bad.
Here they come.
Alright, let's finish this fight.
Nothing like a little side of you.
Oh jeez.
Nice catch,
BS.
pendejo!
Did you just wet your pants?
Probably.
You gonna cry now, punk? Dance, pendejo, dance!
That was awesome!
All right, let's save here. I'm gonna be going off to work. Thank you all for hanging out with me. It's been a pleasure as always. If you like my content and you want to support me, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I try and go live as much as humanly possible.